Hey guys, I'm your host and you're watching Wrestle AI. And guess what? The tribal chief Roman Reigns is finally back. It feels like ages since we last saw Roman on WWE TV. After the Royal Rumble, he just disappeared, making appearances so rare that at one point we almost forgot what it felt like to see him in action. But now, he has finally made his return, and what a return it was. We kind of had an idea that something big was planned for MSG, especially with the Seth Rollins versus CM Punk steel cage match being the main event. The way WWE set up that match, it was clear that they were building toward a massive moment, and that moment belonged to Roman Reigns. As always, WWE went with the classic cage door left open spot. Just when the match was reaching its climax, Roman Reigns stormed into the arena, pulled Seth Rollins out of the cage, and hit him with a massive spear. But that wasn't all. Roman continued his assault, hitting Seth with another brutal attack outside the ring before turning his attention towards CM Punk. And then, something strange happened. Paul Heyman entered the ring and, for some reason, started consoling CM Punk. Now, this was a weird moment. Seeing Heyman supporting Punk felt off. I didn't like it. It didn't sit right. I mean, why is Paul Heyman, the man who has been the brains behind the bloodline, suddenly showing sympathy for CM Punk? Roman noticed this too. He gave Heyman a look, then stepped inside the ring and speared CM Punk as well. And there was Heyman, standing at ringside, looking terrified, nervously acknowledging Roman Reigns as the tribal chief. But at the same time, you could tell something was off. Was this the perfect ending to the show? Absolutely. But now, here's where things get interesting. Something is going on behind Roman's back, the Paul Heyman factor and CM Punk's favor. Roman may be back, but he's missing something. And that something is Paul Heyman's master plan. Something is happening with Paul Heyman and CM Punk. If you know, CM Punk owes Heyman a favor, and now with Punk back in WWE and Paul Heyman showing signs of sympathy toward him, things could take a shocking turn. Could we see a betrayal angle? Could Paul Heyman actually turn on Roman and side with CM Punk? It's not impossible. We've seen WWE book these kinds of betrayals before. Maybe CM Punk goes full heel and Roman finds himself standing alone against his former allies. Whatever happens, it's clear. Roman needs to keep an eye on Paul Heyman. For now, though, Roman's return has kickstarted the WrestleMania build, and we're already seeing hints of a triple threat match forming. But let's move on to another huge topic, John Cena. One of the biggest questions after John Cena's shocking heel turn was, what would his merchandise look like? Cena has always been about his hustle, loyalty, respect motto. But now that he's a heel, that branding doesn't really make sense anymore, does it? Well, WWE recently dropped some new John Cena merch, and let's just say it's a mix of old and new. One of the new designs features a bulldog on the front with hustle, loyalty, respect on the back. But honestly, that slogan doesn't fit Cena's new character at all. They should have changed it to something like procrastination, disloyalty, and betrayal. Another shirt says "You want some? Come get some," with Chain Gang Battalion written underneath. Now this one feels a little closer to Cena's rapper gimmick days. Could this mean that the old rapper Cena is making a comeback? To me, that's what it looks like. If WWE is dropping these kinds of merch designs, it could be a hint that Cena's new heel persona will bring back elements of his classic Doctor of Thugonomics gimmick. But here's the thing. Cena is on a farewell tour. WWE is making sure that every time he appears, he wears a different shirt so they can sell as much merch as possible before he retires. And speaking of John Cena, let's talk about what's next for him and Cody Rhodes. WWE just announced that next week's Monday Night Raw will feature both John Cena and Cody Rhodes under the same roof. Now, this is interesting because Cena and Cody have had zero interaction since Cena's heel turn. We don't know if they'll have a promo battle, a face-to-face confrontation, or just appear in separate segments. But one thing is for sure, something big is coming. Cody is still recovering from the brutal attack he suffered at Elimination Chamber. He appeared on SmackDown, then on Raw, and now, with John Cena also set to be there, we might get our first heel Cena's promo soon. Cena is expected to be on WWE TV every week now, so expect the storytelling to pick up the pace leading into WrestleMania. And finally, let's talk about Goldberg. Goldberg just posted a tweet that said, "It took 86 seconds to shock the world. Let's repeat the process one more time." Now, if you remember, it took Goldberg just 86 seconds to squash Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series 2016. And now, he's teasing that he might be ready to do it again. Goldberg has also been posting training videos, showing that he's getting ready for his final match. But the real question is, who would WWE let him squash? It's not going to be someone like Gunther or Braun Breaker, because WWE is building them as future stars. Triple H isn't a big fan of squashing young talent. So maybe Goldberg's dream of another dominant return will remain just that, a dream. One final update, Monday Night Raw is going on a European tour. This means that for the first time, Raw will be broadcasted live in all countries at the same time. No more pre-taped shows. For most fans, this is great news, but for India, it means the show will still air at 5:30 a.m. So yeah, WWE is making big changes, and we're about to see how this affects the overall product. So guys, that's all for today's updates. Roman Reigns is back, but something is going on behind his back. Cody and Cena are about to cross paths on RAW. Goldberg is ready to return, but when will it actually happen? What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.